What's up, guys? Big D Wiz, oldschoolstereo.com. You might have seen a recent video where I showed off this 1979 era Fujitsu-Ten component system for your car. Well, as promised, I've got it all hooked up. I'm going to show it to you guys, so stay tuned and check it out. Alright, for those of you who stuck around to see the extra features to this video, guess what? We have green. We have power going to the new Compo 130, PA 130. We have mic external working, and we have the new iPod Nano. Actually, this is not the newest one, but they replaced my other one that you guys may have seen before in the videos because it had some kind of a battery issue. One of my subscribers actually, keyed me up on that. I didn't know they were replacing them with the newer ones. These are cool. Very small. Anyway, so let me just show you what we got going on here. Now, I played with this, I'll be honest, for about 20 minutes trying to figure out how to get all these things connected because what I thought made sense just didn't work. So let me show you what I ended up doing. Right now everything is hooked up so it works. So I'll show you. And the original speakers were just completely deteriorated. You couldn't even hardly hear them. I think the tweeter was the only thing that was working. So I hooked up these much higher quality pieces of junk. Little surround sound speakers from an old surround sound system. So now we can figure out what these buttons do. That seems to just cut the level. That's the only thing I can tell it does, the LAS button. Now the DSS, it's kind of like a loudness button. Adds some bass and some treble. Now the mic is turned around on me, so you guys may not hear this as well as I am. So I'll turn it around here in a minute, but I'm just trying to walk you through everything. The bass and the treble on this actually it clicks between the options. It's not just a fully variable. It clicks like, see the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? It clicks for each one. And the weird thing is, I had to turn the volume way down on the iPod to get it so it wasn't distorting. See, that shouldn't really be. It's distorting, so I had to turn it down. So this must have a really low signal level input. So you adjust it there, and then the overall volume. Now, what I thought would work is that we could take the DIN output of the AM/FM stereo tuner and go into the input here on the back, the one that says tuner. But every way I tried to do that, I could not get it to work. So what I had to do was I had to run the DIN plug from the tuner straight into the amp, and the DIN plug from the preamp directly into the amp. I tried to daisy chain them, go from tuner to preamp, and then from preamp to here. But I think the problem is the preamp is supposed to, when you push this button here, it's supposed to switch between the inputs. And see, it's what it says here, the Pro-Search switch. It looks like it's maybe switching between them. I don't know any other way that I'm supposed to switch between them, unless it automatically does it, or if it does it just by me turning this on, which I tried that and it didn't work either. So anyway, let me show you. What's cool is if I power that on, you see the lights are on. Check it out, got some green, baby, green. Now the preamp doesn't do anything because remember this is going straight into the amp. So we've bypassed the preamp completely. So you can see the different options here. Mono, just the left speaker. The DX and the local. FM and AM, you know what that is. And there's the tune switches. Now, let me show you something, my friends. It's really cool. This is something that only a video can do of some old school vintage gear. Watch this. This is a search button. Now, you know what happens these days when you press search on your digital tuner? It just scans all the digital numbers until it finds the next one. Well, check this out. Yeah, baby, motorized. Hit it again. Find me another station. How cool is that? Hear the motor going? And it goes backwards too. Ha! That is just the coolest thing I've ever seen. Now it doesn't find my favorite station here that I don't think will get me in trouble, which is 89.7. Some classical music. But that is just so cool. I thought you guys would appreciate that because I sure do. Well, there you go. Just a little brief demo of the Fujitsu-Ten new Compo system. It does work amazingly after all the 50 different combinations I tried to get it to work. You know, it seems like it would be really easy. Daisy chain, go from A to B, from B to C, and then C is the only one that hooks up to the power. So I've got it hooked up to this little battery down here. And I'm telling you, it's something to do with this device. I was hoping I could figure it out, you know, and show you guys how it all works so we can control everything through this, but maybe if I can find a manual or somebody who knows maybe something I've done wrong. Of course, you don't know everything I've done, so you probably don't know what I've done wrong. But anyway, this was just a little brief overview video. We'll turn the tuner off. We'll turn back on the radio here if I can. Yeah, it's just got some beats. Yeah, this amp is not very strong, but anyway, just a cool little demo here of the Fujitsu-Ten new Compo system. This is a really long demo, probably a lot of blabbing from me. I just think it's cool that this works. So thanks guys for watching. This is Big D Wiz, oldschoolstereo.com. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share my videos. Until next time, Vintage Stereo, we out of here.